There is a difference between me and Tupac, as you can see. God gave me a chance to live righteously, and I took it. Pac didn't take it, and now he's down there burning, and wonder what message is given. Listen, God is very faithful to his word. I've never seen otherwise and never even heard of a time in my life where God says something and it's against his word in the air, spreading confusion, and it just leads the people in the room to strong delusion, causing them to fall, stumble, trip from what they're choosing, and now they're losing. Again, let's listen. Jesus said, ask, and you shall receive. The word also says in Job that you shall decree a thing, and it will be established. Don't need to be a Christian to have this privilege. You can ask God things in his will and then have it. But that don't mean you have to ask God directly in order to receive things. You don't have to decree things directly in order to receive things. You can ask and decree things indirectly because your actions speak way louder than your words. It can open doors. But also, you can decree death and judgment over yourself. And Jesus said, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So when they celebrated the mourning over Pac, asking God where he was at, saying that if he was a loving and just God, he wouldn't allow that. It wasn't Jesus' fault that Pac chose to make an excuse to God and ignore his words. From your perspective, God gave Pac what he asked for. And I'm not saying these things to get attention. It was actually the Lord who gave me these things and even the lyrics. But if a Jesus freak walks up to you to tell you that Jesus came down here for you, I would listen. Because the Lord sends his messengers and his Jesus freaks so he wouldn't have to judge you. When I see people making an excuse to God and keep on sinning and leave this earth all of a sudden, it looks odd because you would have never thought that making an excuse to God and rejecting his mercy would make you an enemy of God, cuz. Man.